And what is up, everybody? Happy Monday night here at Coastal Carolina Esports. We've got some great CCS action for you this evening. I'm your host, Prof. George. My pal over there, over in the other box there, is Jake. And tonight we've got Coastal Carolina versus Georgia State. I guess let's just jump right into it, Jake.
Let's
have
do
a
it,
look.
George.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's look at the standings right now. As it currently stands. You want to do kind of a quick rundown for us, Jake?
So you look at here, you got Coastal Carolina, the home team in the matchup tonight. 1-2. They're 3-6 in games played. Their goal differential is -3. Then you got Georgia State Esports, 2-2, 9-7 in games played with a +2 game goal differential. It is, a closer matchup than people might think. Georgia State, very high ranked. Coastal Carolina, not on that CCS poll yet, but ranks aside, goal differential, not a big jump. Doesn't jump away from me.
Yep, definitely. We will definitely see how this this game's gonna play out here. Georgia State, a very strong side tonight for Coastal Carolina. So we shall definitely see. I think let's digging deeper into these two teams, right? Let's look at a couple players here specifically that we've kind of identified. Let's look first at Coastal. Take it away, Jake.
So Coastal Carolina, we're going to be looking at, for our player to watch today will be Baby Yoda. Currently the captain of the CCU Rocket League team. Kid's peak rank, GC3, 1,700 around. He's a very consistent player all around. Some people like to say he's the anchor of this Coastal Carolina roster. This is a very strong roster, but Baby Yoda seems to hold it down. Plays a lot of six-mans, a lot of scrims offline, puts in that extra work. George, you take it away with Georgia State's.
All right, as I kind of mentioned a minute ago, Georgia State's a very strong side. Three very strong players are going to be playing tonight. But the one we've kind of identified here is Asian Eyes, the top-ranked player on Georgia State's side. Peak SSL just under 2K. So it's going to be a very tall challenge tonight for Coastal. Actually, a couple of the players on Georgia State are peak just 1,900 plus. So it's going to be a very strong side tonight for Georgia State going up against Coastal, which kind of solidifies and justifies their number 19 ranking. So again, we shall definitely see. And just lastly, just thinking about this, just before we kind of get into it here, what's your just general expectations for the set tonight?
So I think it's going to be a competitive field tonight. I feel as our Chanticleers tonight, they are the underdogs in the situation on paper. We might not have these SSL superpower, but what we do have is a lot of coaching experience from other coaching. We've been taking it in scrims. We've been really grinding hard. Landon, really another player we could highlight on this Coastal roster that's taken it away to play six-man scrims, other league matches, But this Georgia State team, I mean, gosh, on paper, they look good. They're going to give our Chanticleers a little hard run, but I think our Sean's taking in a Game 5, a grueler, 3-2.
That's a hot take right there. It's gonna be a very strong one. I think it could be very competitive tonight. As long as our guys, our Seans can kind of keep it together and keep those rotations, I think we've got a pretty good shot. So with that, folks, we're gonna take a really short break, get things queued up here, and when we come back, we're actually gonna be jumping right into game number 1. So stay with us. We will be right back. All right, and we're back. Loading in a game number 1.
Here we go. The Shauna clears. They're going to take charge. An early demo comes out of Asian Eyes, the player to watch tonight. As Buddy takes it up the wall, he's going to... Baby Yoda's going to have a nice chow with RXM clearing that ball. Going to land right into Asian Eyes' hands, though. Ball's popped up. Landon's going to hit it to their corner, and well played. RXM gets a little faulty touch, and Landon's going to 50 his own teammate there. Pass to the middle. Buddy RV misses the shot.
Yeah, they got to watch to not get stuck in that corner there.
You know, I feel like Georgia State's going to have a lot of pressure here tonight. And, you know, Coastal Carolina's really going to have to stand strong in the defense. Baby Yoda's going to get demoed. Balls to the middle. RXM's going to leave it. Shot. Going to hit the post. Landon's going to hit RXM out of the way. Threatening opportunity for the shots. And Buddy RY is there for the save. Baby Yoda's going to try to set out this ball. Asian Eyes is going to take it. Ball's in the middle. Oh, Chanticleer's not there to capitalize on that ball hitting the middle. Baby Yoda with the 50. RXM off the wall. Doesn't get a great clear, but it might do the job. Wong monks up in the air. RXM clears the ball to Baby Yoda. It's going to fall right into Landon's lap. No, Monk's going to take it out of there. RXM's going to get chowed. Asian Eyes off the backboard. Going to look middle to Monk. Monk's not going to be able to score. Or is he? Ball's off the wall. Baby Yoda's going to bang it into the corner. Get a double. But, buddy, you know, Georgia State is just keeping this pressure on this Chanticleer team. Asian Eyes is going to get this ball. Uh-oh, solo play.
Here goes Monk.
Going to get the... Ooh, and Baby Yoda swats that away. Arcs at him. Going to miss, but going to let Landon clear it to the corner. George, what are your looks on this game right now?
You know, Coastal doing a really good job absorbing that pressure. You know, they're getting kind of pinned back a little bit, but they're doing a great job absorbing the pressure. Oh,
as Arcs and puts
shot.
a threatening shot. Landon's going to be up in the air. Going to let it go as Baby Yoda flips it. Oh, RXM doesn't get the 50 as Asian Eyes is going to stay on this ball. Landon. Going to clear it. RXM with a huge demo. Landon, oh, barely misses the demo. Love the look from the Landon there from the Coastal Carolina side. A lot of demos, George, as I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, definitely a lot of demos. Oh, look at that. Baby Yoda getting that challenge.
Buddy RV, he's going to hit it off this wall.
Yep.
Monk Jr. gonna keep it in his corner. Real awkward. Baby Yoda. Shot on net.
Oh,
Goal! Shauna clears. They're gonna open up this series up 1-0. Shocking many around CCS. The Chanticleers take a big 1-0 lead. You know, the player to watch, George. Baby Yoda opening it up for the Shants.
Indeed.
As we go on our way with 2 minutes left in this ball game, Asian Eyes is going to put a threatening ball to the backboard. That's going to be caught by RXM. Buddy RV is going to give it to Landon. Landon, no boost, playing a 50. Well played by Landon. Baby Yoda going to go backboard. Going to clear it away right to Asian Eyes, though. RXM up on the wall. Uh-oh, going to get beat. Demo's there for Georgia State, and... Ooh, the Shants get it out again with a great defensive possession from them.
If they want to keep this lead, they're really going to want to keep absorbing this pressure. They are really getting pinned back, especially from Asian Eyes and Monk there.
Asian Eyes going to be going for a threatening play. Going to get the demo on Landon there. Monk is going to be up quickly. RXM camping underneath this ball. Landon's going to take it from him, though. Beat Asian Eyes. Going to play a 50 on Buddy RV there. RXM's going to hit the ball towards their side. Demo comes in from Landon. Landon up the wall, 30 boost. Not much he can do here. He's going to leave it for his teammate RXM. No, sorry on that, Baby Yoda. RXM coming out of nowhere.
Whoa.
Goal! Shots!
Coming
take a
in
2-0 lead
with a dagger.
I mean, as we say, Mr. Consistent, Baby Yoda. Great pass to RXM, and RXM flying from half. You know, and just going to net the ball, George. This Chanticleer turning great defense into good offense. Love to see it so far.
Definitely great team play.
Landon's going to win a kickoff there, but Asian Eyes is going to quickly get the boost and go. But Baby Yoda's there. Monk Jr. going to take it off the wall. RXM's going to give it a chow. 50. We are closing in on the minute mark, as many would say, witching hour. RXM, good touch to clear. Landon going to get a 50. Great 50 out of the kid. RXM is up in the air. Going to hit it ball down. Baby Yoda, shot on net. What a save from Asian Eyes, our player to watch from Georgia State. RxM's gonna get blown up. Not sure if he got that boost there. Landon, great clear. He's gonna go again. No, he's not, but Asian Eyes there to save the ball. Asian Eyes, you know, playing very fast paced. RxM accidental backflip it looked like, but Asian Eyes is gonna get the demo. Landon's gonna stay on it, but his boost. Oh, it looks like Buddy RV missed the boost pad there. Gonna give it right to RxM as he 50s. Baby Yoda up. Oh, looks like a fake. Landon with a huge beat. RxM, shot. Landon, great 50 from the shots, but we have a threatening shot from Georgia State. Gonna be off. Buddy RV, will he slot it? No. RxM, and as these closing seconds come out, it looks like the Shauna Clears are gonna take game 1, 2-0.
Ooh, there it is. Shants take the early 1-0 in the series.
I mean, thoughts on this initial game, George? Shauna Clears, you know, played a fantastic game. You know, they were constantly pressured by Georgia State. And let me look up on this Carl information here. Carl, let me take it away from Carl. Carl, tough for me to see here, but it looks like the Shauna Clears honestly had more shots and they had a lot of pressure, but it didn't look like so from the gameplay.
It was a very balanced game 1 from the Shants in terms of touches and score and everything, it looks like. Asian Eyes definitely, in terms of touches and pressure, led for Georgia State. So we'll see how they adjust in game 2.
Georgia State did have a lot of demos there, but the Shauna Clears had, I think that says 5 of their own 6. Can't see really, it's kind of blurry on my end.
Yeah, it is very blurry.
5 or 6, something like that. But, you know, very close competitive game as we had. You know, Jake's prediction of 3-2 and a grueler might not be looking terrible right now. But, you know, our player to watch, Baby Yoda, had a fantastic game, you know, with the assist to RxM. And yeah, but here we go as we take it away to game 2. Back in this gameplay, looking for the Shauna Clears to have a great defensive stand here. Kickoff's going to go to Landon. Landon's going to hit it in the middle, but Body RV's there, and RxM with the good save there. Baby Yoda's going to get demoed as the Georgia State team seems to keep utilizing the demos. Going to be a shot on net. It's going to go barred down for Georgia State. What a fantastic shot from Monk. It just looks like to me, George, the demos from Georgia State are starting to punish us.
Yeah, definitely. It's we're pinned back and absorbing the pressure, but it's just they get the demo, gets them the space, and clean shot.
So Georgia State with a hot start after going down 2-0 in game 1, getting their first goal of the series scored by Monk. Monk's going to play it off the wall here. Baby Yoda's going to play the 50. Asian Eye seems like he's all over the court here. He's going to play it low. RxM. Baby Yoda off the wall to save. Georgia State with the constant pressure. We're going to see a missed double tap. Ball's off the backboard. Baby Yoda going to clear this thing out. Give the Shauna Clears a quick breath. But just as I say this, Monk going for a crazy double tap. Gonna barely miss, but as Baby Yoda plays the 50. Ball's up in the air. Asian Eyes gonna play it to his own corner. Landon should be there. Asian Eyes does play a fake. Threatening shot. Baby Yoda gonna boom it up. RxM going for the redirect. Plays it down. Gonna be pinched by the Georgia State.
Another
demo comes in again from Asian Eyes, utilizing his demos. Buddy RV up in the air. Gets the reset. Pop. Ooh, barely misses. But Baby Yoda has a threatening one-on-one. Asian Eyes. Ooh, gonna play it. Shot from RxM. Saved by Monk. Landon there.
Landon with the third. Ooh.
Passes the Baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Shauna Clears seem to be using some passing plays. I like to see it from the team chem-wise. Monk Jr. gonna have full boost here. Gonna hit the double over Baby Yoda. Landon gonna be there quickly to follow. Buddy RV, another shot in the air. RxM with the whiff in air. Gonna be threatening for Yoda. Yoda's gonna block, but it's gonna be followed up by Asian Eyes, their player spotlight. George, thoughts so far?
Coastal's gonna have to figure out a way to not get pinned back. It's a lot of long balls trying to do those pass plays, but then you just get pinned back, and then the demo or two gives Georgia State the space.
Couldn't agree more there, George. Buddy RV's gonna center the ball. Landon's gonna fake it. And that ball's going to go to Monk. Monk going to make a threatening play. RxM with the great save. Asian Eye is going to give it up. RxM's going to catch. And it's going to keep mowing. Going to get 50 by Buddy. Baby Yoda is up. Monk gets the 50, but it could land in Landon's hands. Landon with the goal. A huge shot. And that's the response we were looking for from the Shauna Clears. Am I right, George?
Exactly. Getting one back, still 2:48 left on the clock. Plenty of time. Stay compact as a team.
As you said, like game one, the Shauna Clears need to take good defense and turn it into great offense. Here we go. Gonna be a kickoff play to the right. Baby Yoda's gonna be in the air. Gets the flip. We're going for a double commit pass play. I'm not sure if that was the play there, George. RxM gonna miss. Baby Yoda is up in the air. Gonna get faked. Landon gets faked. Gonna get the ball out of here in our corner. Can Landon catch this and go? No, gonna utilize the bump there, Monk. Landon, great catch on the backboard to get this out of here. He's gonna misplay the 50 though. Backflip out of Baby Yoda. Uh-oh, Shauna Clears are in trouble. Landon clears it out with 0 boost. Oh, Shauna Clears need to get... Now we have a threatening one-on-one. Great flick. Gonna be off a little bit right.
Off.
Not a bad idea though from Baby Yoda. Gonna leave for Landon. Landon gonna get 50. Was it a fake there from Georgia State or a whiff? We'll never know. RxM in the air. To Landon, who's pre-jumping. Not sure if that was the play. But Buddy RV is going to hit it middle. There's a Shauna Clear here. Landon's going to play it middle for his teammate. Going to get absolutely demolished by Baby Yoda. But Baby Yoda is going to have a non-threatening play here. Going to hit it down to one of his teammates. Hopefully, Landon's going to take it from him. Landon gets the demo.
There it is. Boom.
George, as we said, the demos are such a crucial part in this game. And Landon, the stud Buckley, with a huge demo to feed it to his boy RxM. RX just there. Way to be there for your teammates, no boost or not. Great play out of the Shauna Clears.
That's definitely going to be the difference maker here. Who can get the demos at the right time and pair it up with a direct shot on goal? That's going to be the game plan.
George. Asian Eyes, no boost. But Buddy RV going to take it. Landon with no boost. Gets his boost taken in the corner. Landon's in, as they would say, boost starvation mode. Asian Eyes with a great hit. RxM going to be to him. RxM is going to get demoed here. Landon's going to have to play the 50. Still with no boost. Landon going to get that mid pad there, though. RxM needs a big clear. Oh, good bump from our Baby Yoda again. Going to leave for Landon. But uh-oh, the counter attack for Asian Eyes with 50 boost. Picks up 100 pad while on the way. Landon needs to clear it out. Great touch. Buddy RV going to get quickly met upon by Baby Yoda. And RxM, he is going to get a demo there. Asian Eyes misses the double. Landon with the clear. Asian Eyes going to play it to their corner. Going to leave the boost for RX as the Shauna Clears live to play on. Shot on net. Unbelievable off the wall from Buddy.
Off that off the wall.
It seems like RxM, he was playing for a 50. Baby Yoda unexpectedly had that ball flying to his net. Would love to say kind of unlucky. All good though. Ball's going to be played to left. Landon the stud Buckley. He's going to give it to Monk Jr. RxM, no boost. Going to have to make a play. Goes low. Great play out of him. Baby Yoda's going to go flying past though. Landon's going to take the ball with 15 boost. Got to get a crucial beat there. He's not going to get it. Baby Yoda's not either. But RxM with a threatening shot. Landon going for the redirect. Oh! It's going to go in. It's going to go in for under 10 seconds for the Shauna Clears.
Left.
Under 10 seconds for the Shauna Clears. Looks like Landon ends up bumping. What a fantastic bump from Landon the stud Buckley again. 8 seconds left. Can the Shauna Clears or Georgia State put it away here? Or will we? Oh no, Baby Yoda going for a peek. Oh, gonna get spotted off the wall. Ball threatening on the side of Georgia State. They're gonna let it bounce. We're going to OT in game 2.
Let's go.
Kickoff is gonna be won by the side of Shauna Clears. Baby Yoda off the wall. Asian Eyes as well. Asian Eyes is gonna get the beat. Ball straight up. Threatening for Georgia State. Misplayed by them. Landon gonna get the clear. Double commit comes out of Baby Yoda there. Comp's got to be a little cleaner on the side of the Shauna Clears. Gonna be a shot at net though. They're gonna leave it. Baby Yoda plays it back to the middle. Monk Jr. up. Great touch from him. Landon Gonna miss it there. Leaves RxM in a rough spot, but RxM, what a play in the 2-on-1 defense. Baby Yoda gonna get the beat. Has very little boost. Monk Jr. gonna go up, beat Landon. Gonna get another touch. Uh-oh, RxM in a rough spot in net. Gonna have a great save on a 1-on-1 defense again. Baby Yoda up. He's gonna get 50 by Buddy. Landon gonna be on this ball. Where's Monk? Monk's on the wall waiting for him. Like two friends on the playground. Baby Yoda's gonna go up. Once again, Georgia State with another threatening play towards the Chanticleer. It's gonna be far down. Monk with another fantastic shot. What's gonna happen here is Landon's gonna get a 50. He's gonna get 50. Asian Eyes is gonna put it in. Not a bad game too. Once again, very competitive.
Very little in it. There's very little in it so far. Actually, shot-wise, it's very balanced. Looked like it was, 8 shots to 10, so it wasn't very different.
Agreed. I
Lots
mean,
of saves.
the kills on the
Coastal
side of the
Carolina.
Coastal Carolina with the kills, man. Like the demolitions this game was a lot more impactful for us. Landed with 2 big bumps, which led to both of their goals. You know, for as amount of pressure as Georgia State has had on offense, not a lot of threatening shots, but you can compliment the Chanticleers for that. But big thing for game 2, gotta keep it out of our side. Time of possession's big time in Georgia State, in my opinion. Coastal Carolina not getting enough threatening shots on net.
Yeah, definitely. Again, it's just who absorbing the pressure is one thing, but absorbing that pressure and converting that into counterattacks off the wall or direct shots is going to be the key here for down the stretch here. So we'll definitely see 1-1 in the series. Let's rock and roll on to game 3.
As we're loading up, both teams are in here for game 3. Georgia State and Asian Eyes and the Chanticleers with Baby Yoda. Here we go, 1-1. Demo coming out early from Buddy RV. As we've been talking about all show, the demos are going to be the difference. RxM still playing on our side of the field. Monk. Gonna give the boost to Asian Eyes, Baby Yoda. He's gonna clear this ball. RxM with a great touch to the middle, but Buddy RV is gonna be there. Landon up the wall, 0 boost, a rough spot for the kid. Gotta get some boost there. Baby Yoda with a huge 2. Landon has to drop for boost, but now he has to play net. Gotta force a chow. Great chow out of Landon there. RxM clear. This is a threatening opportunity for the Chants. Asian Eyes gets up the wall though, and Monk's gonna clear it. Landon's gonna have a free ball here. What is he gonna do with it? A very good control touch as Asian Eyes. Another demo comes in, George. You know, this is gonna highlight this series. Baby Yoda's underneath this ball. Gonna get a great control touch. Gonna play for a 50, but RxM huge coming in, but he's gonna unlikely hit it right to Asian Eyes. Asian Eyes gonna play it back to Buddy RV. This Georgia State team looking for a boost, but RxM's not gonna give up. Relentless chasing that. Baby Yoda, huge play to ours. Landon goes for a bump, as we can see, trying to utilize it, but Monk gets 1 flip. That's all he's gonna have there. RxM up the wall, gonna hit to our corner. Baby Yoda in a rough spot. Gotta play a 50. Great 50 out of Baby Yoda.
Way to defend that 2v1.
Landon, no boost. Looking for a boost. Spawn. Gets lucky. RxM, great demo. It's gonna be a 2-on-3 for the Georgia State. RxM's gonna play it to their side. Pressure, you know. Georgia State relentless with this offensive pressure. Sorry. Buddy RV. Who's gonna be up the ball? Uh-oh, passing play. Gonna go. Caught by Landon. Landon's gonna be trailing this. Get a bump on him. RxM, big beat. Good 50. Baby Yoda gonna be there after. Gonna 50 that again. Arcs, another demo, George. We're just seeing both sides utilize it very well.
Yeah, it's like, is this Rocket League or is this Demolition Derby? Like, I'm confused right now.
You don't know, George. Baby Yoda gonna play the 50. Landon is up. Going for a little 360 wall redirect. Love it, but he is gonna get demoed. Uh-oh, 2 demos coming to the side.
That's
Gonna be a
dangerous
tough shot
shot.
for Landon.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know, once again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but the demos. There goes one.
Yeah.
Gonna leave Landon in a 3v1, and Baby Yoda does get there in time, but Buddy RV, you know, he's gonna be there for the 50.
Yep. It's about timing the demo with the shot is the name of the game. It's one thing to get the
Agreed.
demo, but timing the shot off the demo.
Baby Yoda's gonna get the demo off the Asian Eyes stealing shot attempt, and that's gonna be a shot on goal, and it's gonna sneak right by Landon for Buddy RV's second goal of the game. Great demo. RX gets 50. Landon 0 boost on the backboard in a rough spot, and you know, sadly the shot falls. Chanticleer's gotta playing up the offense with 2 minutes left in this game. Need to go quick. Ball gonna play it down. RX great 50. Can he get it to the middle? Ah, good attempt. Gonna get 2 demos out of Asian Eyes there. Gonna leave Baby Yoda on a 3v1. Chanticleer's defense hasn't been bad today. He's gonna have to leave that RX going for a bump. Doesn't get it. Landing off the wall, doesn't get it. Gonna land in Baby Yoda, aka Triton's arms. And that's not gonna fall. Landon gonna play that 50 there. Asian Eyes gonna quickly scoop that up.
And yep, off the bump, direct shot, right down Main Street. It should be a very exciting event. Our Shants are going to be well prepared for that, and we should look for hopefully for some good results there. Yeah.
Testing 1, 2. Am I back?
There we go. I think you're back. Yep.
Looks like I am back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I've been calming my heart out. But Georgia State is going to take the go up this series 2-1, George. And let's take it away to Carl.
Right, Carl, our friend Carl here.
Carl, man, these are not the sight we want to see, Carl. As you know, I hate to say it, Coastal Carolina has 2 100-score players. Shots dominated, goals dominated, kills dominated. It sadly was just pure domination today out of Georgia State for this game.
Yeah, but Buddy was the star of that game just then. 4 goals, 3 saves, 7 shots. Complete masterclass from Buddy in that one.
And Eyes there, you know, their star player, 81 score. If I do the calculations with that 10+ points with the shots, that's only 35 touches, which is very uncharacteristic for a guy like that.
Yeah, now especially like you said with somebody that high of a level. So, but we'll see. So Georgia State currently up 2-1 in the series. We'll definitely see as we're rolling into Game 4.
Let's see here if the Chanticleers can keep my prediction alive at 3-2 Chanticleers in an absolute grueler. First 2 games very close. The next one not so much. RxM gonna have to play it off our side. Landon's gonna be here to play it to our corner, but that's gonna go right to Buddy, the star player last game, but he's gonna beat him. Chanticleers, can they get a threatening thing? No. Monk gonna come right back, gonna try to dunk it on Landon. Landon with a fantastic save. The demo comes in from Asian Eyes, the highlight of today's matchup. Landon's gonna get beat. RxM gonna block it there. Baby Yoda gonna play it off the wall. Sadly, Monk Jr. is gonna be right there to take over. Landon, huge hit off the wall. Gonna land in Buddy RV's hands though. Monk gonna go for the shot. Buddy's there. Baby Yoda is there as well though. No boost from the kid. Asian Eyes with 100 boost on top of the ball. Landon gonna knock it to him. Baby Yoda nearly misses the demo. But yes, I say that. Monk gonna get the demo and finish it himself. I mean, the difference in this game is just demolitions at the time. It's timely manners.
Yep, it's timing the demos with the shots.
I mean, it's just a tough opportunity today. The Chanticleers need to kind of get their momentum back from game 1 as they get beat clean from the kickoff, and that's going to be a goal for Asian Eyes. What happened there for the Chanticleers? RxM looks like he messed up his kickoff.
It was just a slow touch.
Rough.
Yeah.
Something you can't afford in a series against such a high-powered offense as Georgia State's. Ball is going to be led in the middle for Buddy RV, who's going to get beat, and that ball is going to roll into the net again. The Chanticleers are breaking down.
Yeah, there's only so... Wow. Yeah, RX overcommitted there. It was a clean shot.
I mean, the Chanticleers have to pick it up 4 minutes for the series to stay alive. As Landon goes up the wall, Landon not going to be able to do anything with that, going for a demo. RX going to play the 50, going to land right in Buddy. You know, Buddy's hands. This kid's been outstanding this series. Asian Eyes going to try to play it back. Going to beat Monk, or Monk, sorry, gets a touch. Landon's going to play in the middle. A soft hit. Landon going to be there for the shot. Going to be saved by Monk.
Oh.
RX still there. Buddy RV is going to catch this ball. Going to beat RX. Baby Yoda going to get beat. Ball's in the middle. Chanticleer is going to stay to play another day. Monk Jr. plays it to the middle. Landon's going to take it RxM. Going to hit it up to Landon. Landon shot. Going to be off wide left. You know, threatening opportunity there for Coastal. Sadly, we couldn't see a shot on net.
It was definitely a great idea. I just think the last player there to try to put it in is just probably needed one more pass.
All good, though, as Asian Eyes going to pass it to Monk. Monk's going to be up the wall. Monk's going to fake it. Asian Eyes shot. Wow, what a slot from the almost 2K SSL Asian Eyes. Those are the type of plays you want to see from that kid if you're the side of Georgia State.
And I was actually about to say, I was thinking to myself, wow, we actually hadn't seen a ton of goal action from Asian Eyes tonight, but just as I was thinking that.
There. Yeah. Asian Eyes going to be there. RxM just floating on the wall. Monk Jr. is going to be up for the ball, but Baby Yoda is going to clear this, but it's going to be left in the middle. Landon's going to be up here. Landon's going to put it to their corner. RxM's going to take it up the wall with a 100 boost. Threatening play, but no. Right to Buddy RV. Baby Yoda is up for that ball, though. Landon was ready for the threatening shot, but he's quick to turn on it. Baby Yoda on the wall, not going to get a touch. Asian Eyes camping underneath that ball as they're in a threatening 2-on-3. Right to RxM. RxM is going to get bumped off that ball a little bit with a great touch, though, from him. Not going to get the second. Going to be a shot on net. No. Saved by Asian Eyes, our player to watch today. Landon going to hit the ball. Monk Jr. up. Landon and Baby Yoda is going to clear this ball. He's going to be put in their corner with a minute and 50 left. The Chanticleer's got to pour it on quick. Good bump out of Baby Yoda. Didn't get a crazy bump, actually. Monk Jr. is going to have the pop reset. Going to hit it down, though. Buddy RV is going to be up this wall. Landon's going to go for the clear as the ball goes to their corner with a minute and 30 left. Chanticleer's got to go. Going to be ball put in the middle, but what do you know? Buddy RV's camping there right into Asian Eyes, the 2K SSL. as he puts his third one onto the game. Throw your hats into the pitch, and that might be kiss the baby, George.
Yep. Demo within 2-3 seconds later, right down Main Street.
You know, from a Chanticleer team that came off really hot and shocked a lot of people. Game 2, another competitive game in these last 2 games, you know, been utter domination from this Georgia State roster.
Let's see if
As
they
I would
can,
like to highlight.
Yeah, let's see if they can salvage a consolation goal or 2. Here, let's.
I agree,
still a minute to
George.
play.
Let's get this goal. Let's not get shut out in this game, too, as RXNM's going to play the 50. Oh, ball gets down from Baby Yoda. Landon's going to have a threatening beat. Can he beat again? No, as Asian Eyes is there. Demo comes in from RX on Buddy. Monk going to get bumped, and Coastal Carolina's going to get a goal.
Gonna get one
Glad
back.
for the fellows here in TL, man. Gets one back. You know, they say you're never out. Would be an unbelievable comeback against a great caliber team as Georgia State. But, you know, Coastal does find one on the board. We're not going to get shut out here today in Game 4.
Yeah, they got one. Buddy tried to zip across there a bit too fast. Wasn't able to make the save.
Correct. RXNM's going to play it right to Monk, sadly. Monk's off the ceiling. Has a flip still. Demo comes in from RX. I would love to say, do you think these are great demos or angry demos just out of pure frustration? And as I say this, Monk, Baby Yoda, it looks like just straight demolitions towards Asian Eyes. It seems like the Coastal Carolina roster is sick of these demos from Asian Eyes, and they're just letting him know in this Game 4 as they head home. Buddy RV is going to be 2. Monk Jr. is going to be there. Great catch from the kid. Don't know if he has a flip reset, but he was doing some crazy 360s. Landon's going to be chasing for this demo, and they're not going to get it. And here is the final moments of this matchup set today, and Chanticleers are going to go down 5-1.
There it is. Yep, 5-1 in Game 4, 3-1 in the series.
Yeah,
So, looking at our summary here of the last game for this series, finishing up 3-1.
They pull it up here, George, and, you know, better from the side of Coastal Carolina, but definitely not enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
again, like we said, the whole set, the name of the game, right? The timing of those demos with when those goals go in, like that just ended up being the real difference maker.
I would love to give a quick shout out to Buddy. You know, had a fantastic series here. Hops in the chat, says GG's. What a fantastic guy. Just pure sportsmanship out of this Georgia State roster. And that's going to be my follow-up point here, George. I feel like we got to give today's MVP to Buddy. You know, fantastic series out of the guy. Had a hat trick earlier in the day. You know, overall, great series out of him. I mean, some would say he looked better than his 2K SSL. I'm lagging as my camera. I don't know why, but it wouldn't be a stream and without some kind of tech issue. But no,
I think Game 1 was a very good game, right? Like Sean's came out on fire on all cylinders. Maybe Georgia State wasn't ready for it. They weren't ready for that pressure right out of the gate, and I just think once. After that first game, Georgia State was just able to make those adjustments, time those demos with those goals, and just that was the difference.
I mean, I have to agree with you, George. I feel like Georgia State came out a little unprepared for our Chanticleers, not expecting much out of them. And the Chanticleers kind of gave them a nice punch in the face first. And some teams might sit there and curl up into a ball after, but, not Georgia State. Georgia State really sat there, put their fist back up, bang, jamed the Chanticleers. I mean, Mock, shout out to you. Thank you for being a good sport in chat. GG's to you, man, as well. Great series out of you guys. I mean, Georgia State, they lived up to the expectations, lived up to the hype that they have in their poll. They're a great team. Our Chanticleers a little underdeveloped. Young team, though. Young team. I have a lot of Rocket League to play this week. And then we're going to highlight and cap the week at Boost on the Beach. And hopefully our Chanticleers can have a fantastic series there.
Yeah, couldn't have wrapped it any better myself. So I think that's a good place for us to wrap for the evening. So for myself, the prof, and my pal Jake in the other box there, it's been a pleasure. We'll definitely be seeing you all very soon for some more esports action here at the beach at Coastal Carolina. You all have a great evening, and we'll see you all next time.